Hi everyone, it's Jeanette. Welcome to my craft room. Thanks for coming back, and big hello to anyone who's joining for the first time. This is the 100-day project, and it's day 36. So what I'm doing today is using a piece of paper that I actually did this in a challenge that I run in a Facebook group, and I looked at it and I thought, I'm going to make something out of this. So I checked out Wendy's channel, Wendy's Journal Adventures, and she had this super easy book page folio. Now I'll show you in a minute what I did with the book page, but we'll just quickly go through this. And it is super easy, super quick. What I've got is the page that I did, and then I've got a piece of archive paper from Tracy, Love Junk Journals. Now, if you want to see how I did this, I've got a video on my channel, and it's a 10 prompt challenge, and I had so much fun doing it, but that's another day. So what you do, you get your piece of paper. It can be a book page, as I'll show you in a minute, but I just wanted to use this. A skiff of glue, as Wendy would say, and then butt it up so that you've got it up to the corners of your page like that. And then what I did was trim it off with my trimmer. That. And that. So I've got it all even, and then you stitch around the outside edge. Here's one I did earlier. You can see the difference here. Okay, or is it not showing? Yeah, this one's a bit duller, and this one was straight from the PDF that I did, and then this one I made it into a picture and it's come out a lot brighter. So I don't know why, but it did. So now this has been stitched around, and I've got my backing on there, and all you do is fold it. So you fold over both sides, and you want enough of a gap so that they just join. Can you see? So we've just got about an inch where it joins over. So I just push that down. Like that. And that's your little folder you've got like that. Now I actually did a smaller one, and you put a tab on there so that you can close it up. So I've got that size. This one's a little bit bigger, a different shape. And then this is the one I did with my book page. Now the book page was like that, and it's huge. The book is it probably won't even get in camera. It's 15 inches by 11 inches. So, but it's got the most magnificent photos in it. And I always thought, what on earth am I going to do with them? No, that's the wrong way. Other than, frame the pictures, really, because they are just so big, or just sit it on the coffee table. It's just huge. So I used that same technique. I put a backing on it. And what I did use for the backing was one of the book pages, because it was so big. And because it was hyacinths, I used the piece that talks about hyacinths. And what Wendy did was use vellum. See here? So this one, being this big, I will use it to store flowers in that I've cut up, and it's thin enough that I can just sort of put quite a few together. I could also hinge it and have it in a folder if I wanted to. So when you do your page, you get your vellum, and I won't do a lot because I'm actually running out of time today. I had a hair appointment that I didn't know about. Then we went over and saw our little granddaughter, and I was able to have a little cuddle today. I wasn't allowed to kiss her, and I said, that's all right. And I said, and I didn't touch her hands and I didn't touch her face. I just sat her on my lap and we just bonded. It was just beautiful. Now I'm just going to ink those edges just so that you can see where I got this up to. So you've got your 3 pieces, okay? And you just take your piece of vellum. Now this one is about 2 1/4 wide, and just about 1/8 of an inch either side. I'll sit down now. 1/8 of an inch. And then just cut your vellum. I'll cut another piece. There we go. And then using your art glitter glue, just down the side, across the bottom, outside. And that just sticks there like that. And you've got the pocket. Oops, why is that not going in? For your ephemera. Get in there, like that. So when I saw it, I thought, how cute is that? So you can use it as a ephemera folder just to keep in on your shelf with all your little bits and pieces, or you can use it as, I think Wendy had basically intended, as a little additive to your journal. So I'll just pop a couple like that. So with these little ones, they are ideal to stick a little piece across there. And I did have my little scraps. So what I do on this one, I just put perhaps a little pocket here. Where was that little scrap that I had? That might even go on walkabout. Okay, I'll cut this one. There it is. That's too small anyway. So we could put a little piece down the bottom. I don't know where I am, whether I'm on screen or not. The next few videos I think I'm going to do a couple of small ones to try and catch up with Wendy. Not that I really need to, I suppose. If I miss a day, there's no biggie. But I just feel as though I need to keep up, and it's I guess it stresses me a bit with that if I don't. You know, I said I was going to do the 100-day challenge, and if I miss a day, I feel as though I've I'm not doing it every day. But having said that, I shouldn't feel as though I can't miss a day if things happen. Okay, that's a bit awkward. Okay, so then I think these are a little bit big, but you can see the, where's my big scissors? This is a beautiful spider orchid from Western Australia. So you could put that in there, and that would be a nice little pocket. You could have it glued to the page. You could have it three sides to the, three sides. Glue it down. This one would be ideal with the flowers. That's where Tracy's floral cut-aparts, or floral, what were they? Fussy cut. Floral fussy cuts. That would be ideal to put a few of her little fussy cut flowers, because I think this one was number 1, because there's 1 and 2. So you could make your little folder out of one of them, and then fussy cut the flowers from the other one and pop them in the folder, which would be really nice. Where did I put that one? I can't. There it is back there. And a really lovely little addition to a page, or a nice little gift for somebody. Just make your little pocket up, your folder up, I mean. Make it up, fill it up with some nice ephemera that you've cut out, whether it be something from a DigiKit or some nice book pages. Fill it up and, give it to your friend. Also, I've got these teeny weeny little pieces that you could put, I'm just going to rip that, but you can put these down here. I've got some friends who haven't got the whale tail punch. Imagine filling this up with whale tails, or just pop a couple in. I think I was out of camera there, sorry. Fill them up with a couple. These are just little book pages, and I usually punch these out, and then I fold, put three or four of them together. So, put a couple of those in there. Where's this one? There's a nice little, this little one at the top. You could put stamps in there. So, what a cool little idea. Now, these closures, they're my whale tails. If you haven't got a whale tail, you can use a circle. And I can't remember, I think Wendy actually did use the circle punch, so perhaps on this one I'll use the circle punch. So you just get your punch, cut out a circle. I'll use, what have I got here? I've got some, this might do, it's just a, will it? Not really, is it? No, don't like it. White will do. So you just do your white pieces. You can have your, halfway like that, or you can fold them in half. No, that's not going to work. How did she do it? Must have been this, or did she use a whale tail? I don't think she did. I don't think she did. I don't think she did. Anyway, I'm going to do it this way. So there's my half of it, and the top part I'm just going to line up where I did that, and then this one I'm just going to do, so it's going to go perhaps to there, And all I'm going to do is just go under where the circle's going to finish, and so that's halfway. So I'm just going to put that on there like that. I'm just looking around to see if I've got anything that I could pop on. You can put a butterfly on there to hold it down. Just looking for my bone folder, but I can't find it. It's gone walkabout too. So that will just hold that flat, and then you can open it up and there you've got your little folder. So there's the folders. The Big Daddy, using a huge page, and that one I used the whale tail to pop under. The little one there, just with the circles. And then these two bubby ones that, you know, and you just, the vellum pieces, you just use your scraps, work out something that you want to pop in there, and then cut your scraps up accordingly. But I think it is just fantastic, and Wendy has just got so many fabulous ideas. I'll link the video below, and go and have a look and see what you can come up with. And that's mine for today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, happy crafting, and bye for now.